they're trapped. So I tried to get in. I didn't get a fill, and it ripped what 17, 18 points, almost 20,
Yeah.
and then we reverted. So
Yeah.
after that, I figured, you know what? You're in a bad mood. Just go on sim.
There
I,
you
I,
go.
I took like a 45 point NASDAQ trade off footprint off the 600 retest.
Oh,
But
nice.
yeah, it's, but sometimes when you miss your trade, it's part of the psychology and you're big on that too.
Yep.
And then you're like in a bad mood. You're like, what the didn't it fill me? And then
Yeah.
you're sort of in a bad headspace. So I'm
Yep.
like, you know what? I'm just gonna look for another area. I'm gonna do it on sim. I'll get filled on sim, obviously, because it's not going to the book. And it worked out. So overall,
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Very good. It is 10:53 at the moment. Let's go live on Instagram. We're live on YouTube. I just got stopped out of those longs on Nasdaq. That's crazy, man. We were in some nice profit there, and then it just had that huge pullback. I'm still waiting to see how that hourly wants to close. At this point, we have about 6 minutes for the hourly time frame, and that is going to either tell us to hold or close, or I should say re-enter, or stay out of it. So I want to see the hourly close above this orange level right here. We're going to make that a little thicker. Going to make it a line instead of dashed, so we can keep an eye on that price level. So we have about a little over 5 minutes left. So if we start holding here, I see that as a liquidity sweep of this low before a possible reversal back higher. But if we don't get that, then guess what? We don't get that reversal. Awesome. Cool, man. Cool. Let's see. You guys see my screen okay? Perfect. YouTube, IG, what's up? What's up? Awesome. Awesome. Mario, what's going on, Mario? Good morning. NASDAQ, real weakness here. Nvidia pushing lower. Microsoft selling off. Apple selling off. A lot of weakness in equities. I'm definitely going to be patient. It does look like sellers are trying to take control again. So now guess what? We're going to try to flip our narrative. We're going to go from, okay, we were looking for longs. We caught the longs here. Moved higher. Failed to go to TP. Stopped out. Now we can look to say, okay, why did we get stopped out? Where did we get stopped out? And who's really in control of the market right now then? And if we're saying, okay, well, we stopped out because buyers failed to hold a new low of day. So we created another low of day. We're pushing lower with momentum. We see our equities are also pushing lower with some strength. Microsoft's getting ready to just drop. Apple dropping. Nvidia very close to new low of day as well. So we have a few things we could wait on. We could wait on equities, and we could also wait on that hourly time frame. It was really that hourly time frame that I was waiting to close, because I was looking to see if we can close above this orange level. If we close above this orange level, we can look to see that lower wick established, rejection block, hourly volume, reversing price higher. If we close lower than this 29,605 area, then I am going to look for some shorts to continue, or a pullback and then take a short position. But right now, just really a matter of patience. Volume profile, we did not get up towards 29,786. Low volume shelf over there. There's another low of day formed right there on NASDAQ. Staying patient, guys. Do not force any trades here. Hourly does look like it's trying to give us that drop. Yeah, look at that 5 minute. Pure strength to the downside at the moment. We don't want to be selling lows. We also don't want to be buying down here either. We don't want to convince ourselves into a bad trade. Awesome. Sweet, guys, sweet. Just be patient here. Let markets play out. We're continuing lower. Below the 50, below VWAP. Gold. Ooh, look at this. Gold ended up hitting our entry point we were looking for. 44.30. 44.30 on gold. Pretty interesting there. Let's open our volume profile, session volume profile on gold over here. Let's do custom. Let's do all. It's going to give us our VP over here. Yeah, I mean, I'd consider gold longs over ES at this point, ES and NQ, to be honest. But let's see. MGC, we go micros. Of course, got to keep size light. But if we do tap that 44.29 area and start to hold again, we take it long with stop at that new low we created. Just trade it back to the top of the range. Let's take a look at some higher time frames on gold here. See what's marking out. Ooh, glad we checked. 15-minute. Look at this rejection block. Price moving lower, trying to continue. But now at this point, we have 2 minutes left on the 5-minute. We want to see if we can hold above and then continue, or if we want to continue lower, and then we're going to look for the shorts. NASDAQ struggling, staying patient on NASDAQ for this hourly to close, which has 2 minutes. It is definitely running out of time to get that close in our favor. Gold is retesting that area that we mentioned just before. Fortunately, I don't have gold on Bookmap at the moment. I just have ES and NQ. See gold push into the zone, start to hold. So there's the push into the zone. If we start to hold, there we go, pushing into it again. As soon as, if gold can start moving back out of this area, I would take it long. I would just be very careful. I'd also want to check to see what the dollar's doing at this point. Dollar is slowly moving higher, but still rejecting overall to the downside, right? Overall trend on the dollars to the downside. Overall trend on gold is still technically to the upside. 56 seconds left, though. Look at this momentum. Pow, look at that. Glad we don't just take random trades, right? It's good to prepare. If it doesn't show, we don't take it. Nas continuing lower. Nvidia new low of day. Equity somewhat trying to hold, letting that hourly close, and we will know for an entry. Gold another drop. Crazy. 27 seconds left. 15-minute time frame closes in 20 seconds. Hourly closes in 20 seconds. 30-minute closes in 20 seconds. We have a lot lining up. A lot riding on this next 30 seconds. Let's check that volume profile. Low volume balance this whole area over here, so would be careful shorting gold. Take a look at NASDAQ on that volume profile. Same thing where we're at lows, but we are seeing volume pick up at lows, which tells me sellers are accepting lower prices. Nas finding a little bit of support. There's that hourly close, was more bearish. Any low volume shelves? Not necessarily. Yo, what's up, guys? Luxy Lady, good morning. Andrea AM, what's going on?
29,567 on the 5-minute for NASDAQ.
Possibly, let's see. I'm looking for possible shorts on NQ at this point. Seeing that we keep making new low a day. Fine with flipping buys. 560. I'd want to see us try to hold below 560.
I got a low volume shelf right there at 568,
Nice.
but I don't see the volume too hickey up there yet. Where's your volume?
Me? Let's see. Point of control, you reject.
Oh, it's on the left.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I'm using, this is a different indicator. This is an indicator called session volume profile. Before I was using the tool session volume profile, I figured why not just like automate it, you know? Nice squeeze right here. Give us a drop. Good selling, Nvidia lower, beautiful, nice. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Give us a little get back. Take a scalp off that. I do think it could continue. I took the shorts off the reaction of 50, stops at that 60 that I mentioned. At this point, really just, you know, matter of staying patient. Guys, I'm thinking of not making this like a fully paid community, but doing some type of like morning prep and putting that on like a paid tier, something cheap, nothing crazy. 50 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever. And I'll do like 7:30 to 8 o'clock every morning. That way, if you don't catch me for a market in the morning, or you don't want to go market in whatever the case may be, you have my morning briefing, my morning analysis, do a little Q&A in there if you want to. It would be a live stream as well. Let me know what you're thinking. Yo, L Trader, good evening. What's up, brother? Good morning. Good evening. Good day. Rohan, what's going on? Guys, join the community. Link's right there. But yeah, let me know, homies, for sure. Always trying to make something cool, give you guys a better offer, you know, better, what's the term I'm looking for? just better placement in your journey, you know, better confidence, things you can use in your trading. Say, okay, this part of my morning routine is join Kevin from 7:30 to 8. Then I do my own thing for about an hour, and then I trade. Then I join him back on market in the morning around 9:30. You know, something where you're giving yourself structure, you're giving yourself that follow through. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be against shorts off of the 60 again if we hold 60 one more time. That would be crazy. But Nvidia's trying to hold. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna jump in that right there. Could see where ES is at. We haven't taken a look at the S&P in a little while. Did make new low of day. So we'll see how we want to react down here. Volume profile on ES. Got to get that going over here. Oh, it's not there. Come on now. Indicator, session volume profile. Then I got to change the settings because I changed it. Bro, Nasdaq's really trying to hold below that 60 again. Volume profile, we're at lows on ES. Be careful. Alright, let's see. There we go. We're trying to break it. Be patient. I'll let you guys know if I take any trades. Equity's trying to hold, so I'm not taking this short just yet. If we hold below that 59, I would consider some shorts around 46, but it looks like we're trying our best to break above that level right now. Oh, we're just trying to get back above. Let's see. I'm sorry, trying to hold below, I should say. There it is. There it is. I wonder if this is going to give us the sell opportunity into this 66 area. Right up here. Low volume significance. There's the 66. Got a fair value gap up here too. Equity is still more bearish than bullish. Could take it light size up here. Off 66, stop around 77. Just to give it a go. But just be a little patient. Volatility did just kick in there. Let's see. Good morning, guys. What's going on? So I'm in a light short, being very careful. The spike up we just had was a little dangerous for the buyers. More dangerous for the sellers, showing buyers are trying to step in. CVD was trying to climb higher too. But overall, sellers have had good strength, so that's why I was trying it short. Giving a little profit right here. Let's see. Got to get below this buyer. This buyer here at 550. We get below 550, it tells me sellers are taking control again. We get back near 68, then tells me sellers are trying to buyers, I should say, are starting to step back in. Look at that, buyers are trying to step in. My stop is around 85. If it stops out, it stops out, guys. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is 5 contracts considered light size? So light size is always it's always considered more of a perspective thing. So if the range is 200 points, then you might have to do 2 contracts on MNQ. If the range is 100 points or 50 points, then yeah, you could probably do like a 20 point or 15 point stop loss and trade 5 micro contracts on NQ. But it's all relative to the price action we're seeing. No way we reverse bullish now, right? We've been bearish this whole day. I wonder. We'll see. And I wonder if you know. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Patience and boredom. That's what these markets are serving us today. Nvidia trying to hold lower, weighted index still a bit more bearish, but look at this CVD, climbed higher on this bull move, tells me buyers are trying to be active in this. So I'm really looking for us to try to reject this low volume area that we came into around 68 towards 68 to 77. So that's why my stop loss is around 82. We either hold it, have our entry at 68, it's like a 12-point stop loss, or we break through and we take a small stop. I wonder. I'm going pretty light in size today. Choppy. Some days we find a cleaner trend. Easier read. But that usually requires an easier read market, a market that's trending in our favor. Look at this. See that gold? Glad we didn't force gold. Yeah, Nasdaq's not looking ideal. Got to get equities back to the downside, and yet equities look like they are trying to hold right now. I'm considering just getting out, but there we go. Let it try to hold. Okay, giving us a quick little move right here. If we don't continue, I'm going to manually exit. We're at a low volume area right now. Struggling to continue. Giving it 1 second here. Moving my stop loss lower so it's into the money. So if we do just like wick up, pack up, and I can't manually exit fast enough, the stop is there at like 54. Like 10 points above us. But if we do continue on minute, we'll hold it. Looking to let this winner run here. Yo, what's up, guys? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday. We're in these shorts off the low volume shelf on NASDAQ. Gotta see the CVD, that's the cumulative volume delta, start to dump here. There we go, nice move. Nice move. Glad I trailed my stop instead of just manual exit for now. See if we make a new low of day on NASDAQ here. Very close to it. VIX struggling, trying to move higher. NVIDIA moving lower, great. This is a level NASDAQ found buyers to earlier around this 29,530. We break below 530 here. We got nice momentum to the downside. Moving my stop loss down a little bit, so still more in the money. No lose trade. If we start to pull back here, we'll just manually exit. If we hold and it's a win it, there we go. New low of day on NASDAQ there. Beautiful. Beautiful. See, we get a few more points out of this. I'm going to get out near 500. All right, manual exit there off of this just generalized weakness. We have some buyers sitting on the bid right here. 5 minute did close more in our favor, so might have been a bit early on that exit, but I'm cool with taking profit on that. We ain't gonna complain. What's up, Ginger Cat? Good morning. There we go. Look at that. Sellers continuing. Beautiful. Yo, Venom, good morning. What's up, guys? Beautiful. Nice drop. Nice drop. There's that 518. I was looking for 500. Looking for 500. Nvidia's still very weak. We could definitely continue here. Be one of those days where markets just keep dropping at this point. Yes, struggling.
Yeah, 488 is the next zone around 6 August.
Nice. All right, let's see how we react to this this recent lower high we created at 31. If we hold below 31, that would be huge. All right, we are close to breaking it. Got very close to breaking it. Did we break it? I think we ticked above it for a moment. Yeah, broke it. So no trade on that. Just be patient. Let it play out. Let markets come to us. Ain't no reason to force trades. We have a passive seller sitting here now at 44. The stop loss on that would be around 49. That's if we pull up to this lower volume area. I don't think ES has anything really high quality at this point either. Yeah, everything's pretty crap. We don't have price action today, guys. We got crap action today. A big seller stepping in here. Usually I would want to short that, but taking a look at equities. Equities are pretty 50-50 trying to hold right now, so I don't want to take a short with these sellers in case buyers were able to absorb this and we move higher from that. Like we're trying to, right? We're very choppy here, leaving this alone. Bro, I'm hungry. I'll just eat some energy drink. It's a healthy diet, man. Guys, don't. Alright, here comes that 44. Let's say we react up here to 44 into like 49. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in possible shorts off here. What do we got? 2 minutes left in the 5-minute. CVD tried spiking higher too, though. With it, that's definitely a tough call. Let's see. Considering some shorts, I'll let you guys know if I enter. Possible shorts back here below 530. Stops around 545. Passive seller up here around 45. See if we push into 45 and try to hold. Short everyone? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Seller's trying to hold that area again. And what would stop loss be over here? Like 49? Dude, what a tight stop loss. That's fire. Just gotta try to hold this. We have 35 seconds left in the 5-minute. Amazon selling off, Apple, Nvidia, all... No, not Nvidia. Nvidia is not selling off. That's one of the main reasons I'm not short right now. Nvidia was trying to hold. Yep, here come buyers. Want to see us stay below 50. Right below 50. Big volume shelf there, so we're looking for a reaction off this low volume shelf. But I do think we're range bound. We're going to try to break it. Yeah. Be careful. Be careful. Got very close to it. Here it comes. So close. There it is. There it is. Alright, just wait. Just wait. Oops. There we go. There we go. Got good buying volume coming in here. CVD flipped bullish. That is a great sign, except that we wish this happened about an hour, hour and a half ago. That would have been much better timing. I was away yesterday. What's up, Tom? What's going on, homie? Did something happen to cause the ES drop? Or maybe I should ask, what did Trump say? So, no, nothing. He didn't say anything. Markets are sort of just finding a range right now. Very difficult price action. We're coming up to 67 again on NASDAQ, 29,567. I guess we could call anything ending in 67 a psychological level at this point, right? But we'll see how we want to react to 67. We reacted to it for shorts earlier. I do want to see if it presents another short opportunity. If we do happen to flip that zone, and what I'm going to do too is delete this purple area. So look, this resistance point right here. I'm going to turn off that multi-time frame thing. See if sellers want to sweep these recent highs and hold lower. Or we want to see if we can break this zone and move back higher. So just waiting at the moment, seeing how markets want to play out off of this area. Not forcing any trades. Looks like we're trying to move up. Nvidia moving higher. Amazon moving lower. Apple moving lower. Take a look at our equities. Microsoft's holding VWAP. Apple struggling to move lower. Amazon trying to move lower. Nvidia moving higher. Google moving higher. Meta moving higher. 50-50 on our equities. No strong trade analysis there. No proper read that's convincing enough to say I have to take this trade right now. Yo, did you guys have fun for the Session 5 Masterclass? That was amazing, amazing. Let me pull that up real quick. Masterclass.tradingpioneers.net. If you guys want to use discount code or shoot me a message, I'll send you a discount code. I don't know what the discount code is right now. but we're on session. We just finished session 5, which was trading psychology and risk management and different types of sizing for prop firms. At this point, next session, we're going to go over fundamentals, gold and oil, things of that nature. What's up, JT? What's going on, brother? But yo, go grab a seat. I'm gonna remove this. I made it unlimited seats so anybody can join. It's all through Zoom. You don't have to go anywhere, and all the sessions are recorded as well. I'll make a code. I'll make a coupon for it. Oh, you know what? I think maybe discount code MRKT. That might be a coupon. But yeah, I'll check that out. Let me know. Good session so far. Good work. It's all about putting everything together. Yo, what's up, Stephen? Good morning, man. How are you? You could turn push to talk on in here if you guys want to. Daniela, good morning. Motion Man, what's going on? Hello, everybody. Hello, Austin. Hello, Austin. Is that you in the YouTube comments I see in Market in the Morning sometimes? Or is that a different Austin? Yo, if you're here on Instagram, join the free community. Links on the bottom. We're just chilling right now. Not much going on in these choppy markets. We had some longs on NASDAQ over here. We were looking to take profit near 29,772, and we failed to breach this high, and then we ended up moving lower from there. Now we're looking to see if these sellers want to continue. Do we get a pullback towards this 29,567 area again? That gave us new low of a day before. Or do markets want to try to flip this blue area that we have mapped out, which was support, becomes resistance, and use it as support again for the longs? I wouldn't be surprised if sellers just stepped in now and we didn't make our way back to this high. We use that lower high as a stop loss. But I'm not seeing anything A+ right now, so it's important. As much as traders, we're supposed to know when to buy, when to sell, what to buy, what to sell, but we want to know when to trade and when not to trade. Just as important.
Yeah, I'm also in a 50-50, so I'm just watching.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
One trade in today, so that was a good one.
There you go. Yeah, we're better off letting it be. If you're 50-50 on it, you're thinking, oh, we could move higher, oh, we could move lower, just don't trade it. No one's telling you have to. VIX spiking higher, which usually gives us confidence for the shorts, just a heads up there. Equities, Microsoft now bullish, Amazon's weak, Google's weak, Nvidia's weak, but then it tries to hold. Like, all of our equities are also very 50 over here. Not much confidence in these markets to either direction. Elisha, good morning. Juan, what's going on? Waiting. Look at this. This is also our previous week low on NASDAQ here. I want to take a look. So I have that labeled previous week low because I obviously marked it out. Look at that. Look at that. We are definitely in pullback territory. But does that previous week low work as a key level to help price try to reverse? How's the 30 looking? How's the 15-minute looking? How's our volume profile looking? Definitely look at this low volume shelf we have here around 575. That's why I wanted that 575 for shorts. Looks right over here. Look, I'm going to extend the fair value gap. Boom! Lines up perfectly with that spot. That's what I want to look for a possible short position on the NASDAQ. Have a great rest of the session. I'm finished for the day. Green, thankfully, no longer interested at this point. Yo, JT, have a great day, homie. Good job. Good job. Well done. Daniela, did you join on Instagram and on here? Oh, no, she dipped out of here. Alright, let's see. NASDAQ, you want to give us anything? It's like, do I want to give you? No, you have to earn it. You gotta earn in these markets. Can't just hit buy, can't just hit sell, can't just copy people. If it was that easy of an industry, everybody would be doing it, and then it would lose its edge, it would lose its value. That's why you gotta learn, baby. Gotta learn before you earn.
Hey, Kev, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Just a tech question. You know of any way to make the Discord screen like bigger for fitting into just the graphical window?
I believe if you come over here and you click it like that, it should open it a bit more. Like this, you mean? You could also full screen it. But that's the only way I know to hover over my name and then click the actual stream itself, and then it'll put itself full screen into the Discord.
Okay, let me try it.
Cool. All right, we're pushing in here on NASDAQ. I'm seeing these buyers step in. I do want to see if these buyers get absorbed, if they're strong enough to hold. If they're strong enough to hold, we'll look for that retest and buyers to continue. If they do fail, I do like the spot for shorts. Got to see those equities start to fail here as well. We see that Apple's weak, Nvidia's struggling, trying to push higher at the moment. There's a bit of a reaction. So let's see. We have a minute 30 left in the 5 minute. I'm going to try to give this a little try here on NASDAQ shorts at that 6-7 mark again. That was a level that worked earlier. That tap should have filled me in. Okay, that filled me. I do want to be very careful. These buyers are trying to step in aggressively, and when we have aggressive volume, either one or two things happen. They have the follow through, or sellers step in even more aggressively and absorb those buyers. So be very careful. We know fundamentally overall we are in more of a bullish bias. Stops are around 82 just to give it a little room, but still play it safe so that if we do just start popping here towards 98, I'm out at 80. You know, it's important that we manage our risk, keep our risks smaller than our wins. Yeah, it looks like the buyers are trying their best to hold up. We have 40 seconds left. I gotta see these equities start to dump, and most equities are actually trying to flip more bullish now. Makes me want to check the 15-minute time frame. 15 is also unfortunately trying to hold, but it does have 5.5 minutes left. We're pushing higher and higher here, which does make me lack confidence in these shorts. 21 seconds left. It does look like we're trying to hold and break this. I'll just take the stop loss at 80, 82. I'm fine with the minor stop loss on some micros. I ain't stressing. As you guys shouldn't be either. A stop loss should not make you stress. Stop loss should not make you shake. Being a little in the red on your trade shouldn't make you instantly lose your mind or try to manually exit. I'm still in it, right? It stops me out. Great, it is what it is. If it doesn't stop me out and it moves to take profit, great, it is what it is. Either way, I'm setting myself up for success so that my losses are smaller than my wins. My wins are bigger than my losses. Yeah, here we go. We're going to try to break that. Coming up, bang, right? There's 78. Very close, very close. 82 is my stop. We're about 5 points away. We're probably going to hit it. We have passive sellers at 29,600. Here's 800. A little patient here. Yeah, I'd have a bit more confidence in the buys at this point, so just wait, let it play out. Don't force anything, but don't move your stop loss either. Like, if your stop loss is 82, don't be like, oh, I gotta give it to 600 now. You're gonna risk 20 more points? You didn't size in to risk 20 more points. You sized in to risk however many points you were looking to risk. Nvidia falling weak again. Rest of the equities, though, unfortunately trying to hold, except for Nvidia and Google. Take a look. Got to get Apple back lower. That'll help support the bears. Amazon trying to push higher, unfortunately. Nvidia trying to push up. Yeah, this might stop hunt that at 82 is the current stop loss. Be patient. Yo, Braylon, what's going on, brother, man? I'm good. How are you? I'm good. We're straight up chilling right now. What's going on, homie? Yeah, this looks like it's getting ready to run towards those 82s. Be careful, guys. If you're not in this trade, I would not recommend taking it. It is a lower quality trade setup. We had the higher quality trade off these longs right here. Yeah, here comes possible stop loss. 82 is stop. We're 3 points away. Very likely at this point. 81 and 82. There she is. You just gotta take it on the chin and be able to walk away. Look for the next setup. Next setup we know. We already know what our next setup is because we prepared for it. Our next setup is a break above this low volume shelf. Right, so this low volume shelf was our imbalance. We break above that, and we look for price to hold and continue. Guess what? That's going to be another 3 to 1 or higher. Guess what? That's going to make up for that loss and then some. Proper risk management, proper execution, everything comes together. still trying to reject the zone. We have to break that zone in order to go long. We don't just get stopped out and then be like, okay, now I have to go long. Because guess what? We stopped out. We did have a bit of a tight stop loss. It could hold. Right now, we have the 5-minute rule, the 10-minute rule, whatever the case may be. Say, okay, now I gotta wait. I gotta let this 5-minute close. If it does close bearish, then I know sellers are back on the table. If it closes bullish, then I was good that I was patient, and I could look for those longs. Hey, appreciate that, Braylon. Absolutely, man. All about giving, proper value. Look at this, moving higher. Glad we respected our stop loss. It's why we have to respect our stop loss. Our stop loss shouldn't be where we feel like it should be. It should be where our analysis is wrong. And I was using a low volume shelf for entry, so the top of that volume shelf should be stop loss. Guess what? Analysis was wrong. Now it's looking stronger to the buy side. 29,600 most likely incoming. That's about 15 points away on the NASDAQ here. That brings us above this blue zone, this low volume shelf as well. Things are starting to line up better for the longs. Just really need to see equity start trading that same direction. Weighted index has been extremely sideways, not something I would really look at with good pressure or good confirmation. There we go, NASDAQ. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, imagine you moved your stop loss another 10 points and you just took more loss and you moved it again. You're increasing your loser. Don't do that. We want to have bigger winners than losers all the time. Bang, there's that 600 level. Now, there are a lot of passive sellers up here that just got filled. So, can markets react to it? Yes. 43 seconds left in it. Am I going to jump in a trade? No. Are you going to jump in a trade? No. We're breaking that zone. So now we're starting to get that setup we were looking for, where we break the zone, close above it, retest, and then we take that long. If we don't get it, and guess what? We hit this and we do react, then yeah, guess what? We're short. We're looking for the sellers to continue. But right now, we're letting that close. Yes, sir. Good reaction to that. I wouldn't be... This is a confirmation level of itself, a passive seller like that. I'm not jumping into this because I don't have enough confluence, plus it broke that level. If we had this passive seller sitting inside that low volume shelf, that would have been an A+ setup. Right now, though, we broke that zone, trying to continue higher. I'm not going short again. We're just not letting it happen. We see buyers are finally trying to step in. And what's great, too, about trading the range and knowing we're on a lower time frame is it gives us the opportunity to wait for price to really start breaking key levels like this one right here. So if we break this level up here, we wait. It chops around, breaks this level. We could then look for a re-entry and target highs because we know that this is now our established range in the market. Sweet. Look at this. Buyers trying to hold up here. Great job. Great job. Sunith, what's going on? Hello, hello. Motion Man. Phil, what's up, Phil? How are you? Good seeing you in here. Boom, moving higher. Great. Good stuff. Good day. Yo, what's up, Edgar? Edgar on Instagram. Bro, came in with good day? What are you, Kevin Warsh? No, I'm just kidding. Good day, brother. Hello, how are you? It's 11:30, ladies and gents. We usually wrap up the stream around now. We'll keep it going a little bit longer. You guys let me know if you want to cover anything, if you have any questions. As I mentioned, probably going to start doing those pre-market streams, like pre-market, those 7:30 to 8 for you guys. We'll see how that goes. Look at that sweep coming in. Widespread there on Bookmap. Is ES giving us anything significant? Whoa, look at that. That's chop, man. We want to leave it alone. Nvidia holding up, and now Apple and Amazon are pushing lower. So you guys see how the equities are constantly 50-50 in these current market conditions? Is that really something we want to bet on? No. Yo, good day, good day. I really want to see a strong close above this. We did break it, and technically we are retesting it now. Like, that's what we're doing, but that wasn't ideally the setup I look for. And if it's not ideal, right, if it's not in the playbook, why would I force it? Or why would you force it? We wouldn't. Forcing trades will make you take more losses than wins. Okay, what did you just say about pre-market? Probably, so, obviously this is a free Discord community, anybody could join, but I was gonna make, like, what's it called? Not packages, but plans, like a premium plan or something for the community where I'll offer, like, pre-market trade streams from, like, 7:30 to 8, so we go over the levels, we do everything we usually do before market in the morning, and then I'll also do like a weekly meeting with people in the premium. It'd be pretty cool, just something to offer, something to help push, and something that I could like start to promote as well. Yeah, here on Discord. Yeah, it'll all be here on Discord, just a different plan. You guys will get like roles or something for it. Look at this, aren't we glad? We didn't just say, oh, let's go long up here. Pow! Oh, I got stopped out. Oh no, it's going in my favor. I gotta try it long again. Pow, right back. Was in the car, got my copper futures short paying. Yo, let's go, Phil. Bro, you trade copper futures? How do you like trading copper? Gold. Bro, am I glad we did not trade gold longs. Holy cow. That's trying to hold, it's just not convincing me. Just because it was super crowded long. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Cool. Betting against the retail, I see. Smart man. So will pre-market require sign up? Yeah, I have to figure it out on my end, like, how that works. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be something cheap. Be like a monthly, like, $40 or something. We'll do the morning breakdowns, and then, like, a weekly call with everybody for, like, an hour, hour and a half on the weekend. That's not including the masterclass. Masterclass is separate from that. Just sort of spreading my wings here. Not that I'm trying. Let me just pause this for a second or mute this for a second.
Yeah, past my bedtime. Thanks, brother. All right, I'll go to bed. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. See ya.
Realized YouTube has been muted for a little bit, but I don't think anybody joined anyway, so we're fine there. Have a great rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Take care. If you're here on Instagram, join the free community. Link is right down below. If you're new to the community, hello. If you're interested in that masterclass, please shoot me a message and I will hook you up with a discount because I love you guys. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.